Yena Kola, Kilo Gagana. On May 21, 2022, the government pledged to honor the legacy of Japanese Canadian in BC and across Canada. So, board can be a cold one. You went on cool. Cái quần nó gạt về là cái con quần cha cả lôi liên quan philosophers mana mori illusion where pia cha design contribution cha lôi kayo chiki stone garden another garden here another garden here another garden here all those green one. Okay, the species that I identify. But yeah, Western trend and contribution of engineers, Japanese description. The design of the park is structured by the man wall. So no contribution anything. Idea. So go jagor ne ba jagor tong den ai bija ba lar pin tong den ne ka kai island ken tong den Salt Spring Island ku ka jaga kwira ne chol chizo ando kai Thomas so kaka a contribution can Canada, not outside Canada. Kachigalo yene. How do they contribute to the economy? How do they contribute to the culture? So kaken chikalo yene. Una kechi akuma kajala kujeka review. Ene kakuma ajal funding ajagam. Jalgam go koi ka appreciate. So now ke ka law systemic. So na turat kena ka per brum ne jadi raga nang inyi tiga. Koi ga diga ye kwana. Jana ka chat kena ban. An chat ko man de ran chat ko ting de ran chat ngade. So aturat kena ka ke kar ga kena. So I'm going to put 1745.
1987 though, well, market trends change. Because a certain indie comic book and cartoon and toy line starts to come to the fore, involving a bunch of four turtles who were ninjas, mutants, and also teenagers. And this just was part of a whole new trend there. Like ninjas became the new dominant force, to the point where you have the G.I. Joe book with Snake Eyes and Ninja Force as the main selling point, with G.I. Joe in the really, really tiny text up there. And Transformers kind of just started to fall in the outs, as all trends do, and just tried to do like whatever they could to reinvent themselves. In '87, we got the Rebirth miniseries. This was originally written as 5 parts. It got cut down to 3 by the time it actually came out. And this was a series that introduced all the new concepts of the new Toyland gimmicks of headmasters, target masters, so guys that turn to the heads, guys that turn to the guns. And then after this, they decided that they weren't going to make any more animated shows. Marvel Productions decided we're not doing any more of this. The comic though would then continue until 1991, all the same. Over in Japan, stuff was a little bit different as soon as I pressed the right button. Because they ignored that Rebirth miniseries and did their own new series, Headmasters, which was a full 35-episode cartoon. And this was then followed by 2 more Japan-originated cartoons, Master Force and Victory. This being a character from Master Force over there. Metal Hawk back in G1 never actually came out in North America. And then by the end, you had a final OVA, Transformers Zone. And even by then, though, Transformers was slipping in Japan, sales were down, and yeah, so they did call it quits. But what's interesting to note with these cartoons is they are much more Japanese than their actual writing. If anyone's familiar with stuff like Tokusatsu, Super Sentai, anime, like it's all Japanese writers handling the material at that point, so it is a lot less of an episodic, a lot more serialized. It's very different. But yeah, anyway, this was meant as an origins panel, so I didn't really have much in terms of intention of going past Generation 1 and talking about this. But I will note that while G1 did end, Transformers as a whole did not. It was backlinked within a year in the US as Generation 2 with its own comic there, and repaints of old toys, and a re-release of the animated series with new bells and whistles. We got Beast Wars eventually later in the 90s. We got Armada in the 2000s. Like, Transformers has never really gone away. It has always kept going on, and has always remained a contribution, collaboration between Hasbro and Takara Tomy, even into this day. And yeah, if you want to know more information on this stuff, YouTuber Chris McFeely does a really good series called Transformers Basics. They're more or less like 10 minutes, generally on average 5-10 minutes long, bite-sized videos on different characters or aspects of the franchise, historical pieces, they're great. TFWiki.net, the Transformers Wiki, very good resource, very well edited, very well maintained. A lot of stuff was referenced from going there. A lot of the shows are available on DVD. A lot of them are starting to get uploaded on YouTube as well too. Yeah, and then of course there's also the comics. As I mentioned, Skybound, they are reprinting all of Marvel comics there, so those are going to be out. The digital proofs are actually out already, floating around online, but the hardcovers are going to be out next year, which is great. Skybound, of course, is also doing their own Transformers comics that are still ongoing too. I believe the first major arc just wrapped up. I'm a little bit behind on those. But yeah. Anyway, that was pretty much. Oh, I went one slide too far. That was pretty much all I had to talk. Oh, is the last slide on? Okay, I guess the last slide. It was just a thank you for coming slide anyway. But yeah, that was all I had to talk about for Transformers. Do we have any time at all? Okay, I had a feeling not, but yeah, thank you all for coming. I guess I'll leave it to whoever's up next. I'm going to see you the dancers, considering they're on the back. So yeah, I'll clear the stage for them, and have a fantastic day, everyone. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Yen ke lawyer na, yen ke talk. A presentation toys, cartoons. How they are made, the countries they were made from, and the year they were founded or they were made. So most of them like Japan, Jetfire, Skyfire, Toy Gun, all these, most of them are
First international Yosuka dance festival happening at Japanese Garden. And so we're very pleased to have two of the teams who are going to give presentations today. We'll have the first team come up, and then we'll have the second team do their presentation.
I'm seeing a community then. Japanese Canadians. Appreciation to the government for the recognition, so that they can present their culture, they can do whatever they can do within the nation. So we are going to very negative. In Japan, a country. A country can many tribes. So tribe wide ka yi ko ka ben ngin ka den. In car we got day together. So in dress code a watch. Languages are watch. Although I don't car. But at least I do watch. So a country can many tribes. From Germany 64 tribes in South Sudan. Different languages, different cultures. But I got a batok. So cool day, cool katia. Appreciation man. So Acer ada lo je kri Indian ala ke acer kri Indian. Kri Japanese. Natok. Ako ko pega bejaba bantu.
Classes for today. One of the most exciting and cool things that we get to offer is the
Ako ni atok ako pega jaban.
so if you want to hands-on
Okay ke tiga ke nim dua tina na lo ko ken kan pano ni Catholic. Ken ko conservative society Orthodox. The way I can see the dress. Kalau bahasa ya bara bija luen.
well, usually they break up way after we do those dances. Yeah, Wonder Woman, get on in here.
Can we have a screen? Because we have no idea what's going on. So next time, please do that. Check it out. So they can feel. Live stream. やって。それがもうそうだね、みんなさ、何やってんのかわかんないっていう感じ。それでさ、いや、絶対やって。
We're pretty excited to get to see you actually.
Yan mo hindi ito. Ay brand ito. So now various drinks. Drink akai company de ano. So I given ku conceive by information. Ban kana pamphlet. The manual of each drink. Lawyer the ingredient in data thing. What products or items to be included. Which kind of fruits or a vegetable lawyer company cholade. Yang lawyer kulo no. Jaba all you call detail jagata so inga lawyer anti gaga chirka wacha kalo video wadu. So ke chirka nang ka yuko editor. Dikatin editor. Panti jadu te culture na. Ada jero lo jekir ko isan gana. Kalau roja kira koken data Amazon forest. Ini dapat lah. Dear knowledge. So theorem na. Bada kedai ni ya, kau ke Japan. Bada